Okay, so this video is going to be useful to help you divide fractions using the fact family when you're missing a divisor or dividend. We're going to start with this problem. So we're going to start with 1/2 divided by n, which is our missing number, and the answer is going to equal 4/7. The first thing that we need to realize is that this one is actually missing a divisor. Now we're going to go ahead and create a fact family. A fact family is made up of 4 equations, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And those 4 equations are going to help us to determine how to solve this problem. We're going to go ahead and create a fact family using 2 multiplication and 2 division. Okay, that's a fact family made up of 4 equations. Now in the middle, we're going to go ahead and create this, what we call the C. That is a number that doesn't change. Now the next thing is that we're going to go ahead and fill in our fact family using the original equation, which is here. Our original equation is 1/2 divided by n equals 4/7. Since this is a division problem, we're going to go ahead and write on the bottom. So we're going to start with 1/2 divided by n is going to equal 4/7. All I have done is I have copied the problem and put it into the fact family. The C lets me know that this number is not going to change. So for each one of these equations inside the C box, we're going to go ahead and call it 1/2. The other numbers are going to be able to move around now. So this is going to be 1/2 divided by 7 is going to equal n. This is going to be n times 4/7 will equal 1/2. And the other way will be 4/7 times n will equal 1/2. Now, once we have finished our fact family, the next thing that we need to look for is the equation that equals n. And the equation that equals n is actually equation number 3. We're going to take that equation and we're actually going to be able to solve that now. So it's going to be 1/2 divided by 4/7, and we're going to go ahead and divide it. In order to divide, we need to find a common denominator. The common denominator for both these equations is going to be from 2 and 7. Nothing goes into 2 and 7, so we're going to go ahead and put 1. 1 times 2, 1 times 7. The LCM of these is going to equal, LCM is 2 times 7, which is 14. Our new denominator is going to equal 14. So 14 for both of these fractions now. In order to go from 14, we need to go ahead and multiply 2 times 7. And what you do to the bottom, you do to the top. So it's 1 times 7, which is 7. The bottom, we go from 7 to 14 by multiplying by 2. And what you do to the bottom, you do to the top. So it's going to be 4 times 2, which is 8. Our answer here will now be 7/8. And that's how you use a fact family to find a missing divisor. And our final answer here will be 7/8 for n.